Hey students, once again welcome back to the online English classes. In this video, there is going to be a detailed discussion about the NCERT chapter Sing a Song of People. In the previous video, we had talked about the poetess Lois Lenski, and we also got to know some important facts about her life. I hope you all remember that the last video had ended with an activity for you all. It was a food for thought. And what was it? Everybody seems to be in such a hurry these days. I wonder why. So you had to think about this question. You had to think about why are people always in a hurry? Why are people always rushing? So I hope you have already thought about it deeply. The reason why everyone is in such a hurry these days is because they all want to keep up with this fast-paced world. So, as we already know, as we have already observed, that this world is rapidly changing. It is rapidly growing. At every single second, there is an innovation being made at every corner of the world. Yes, so if we do not keep up with these changes, if we do not change ourselves with the change in time, the change in technology, or change in every single thing around us, then what will happen? We will be lagging behind. And no one wants to lag behind, right? This is the reason why everyone wants to do their best and everyone is in a hurry just to not lag behind. So let us begin the poem. Sing a song of people, walking fast or slow. People in the city, up and down they go. So the poet is asking us to sing a song of people. Which people? Everyone you meet when you are on the road. So there are lots of people, right? Some are walking fast, some are walking slow. So these are the people of the city. And where do they go? Up and down they go. So there is no fixed direction. Everyone is going in every direction. People on the sidewalk, people on the bus, people passing, in back and front of us. People on the sidewalk. Let us first see what this word sidewalk means. The word sidewalk refers to a footpath paved at the side of a road for the use of pedestrians. Now, what do you mean by pedestrians? People who are walking on a road are called pedestrians. Now, if you look at the picture carefully, you will find that there are two roads. One is a narrow road, another is a wide road. On the wide road, you can see the vehicles are passing. Okay, that's meant only for the vehicles, not for people to walk. For people who are walking and not using vehicles, such footpaths are made. So a footpath is also called a sidewalk, and this is where this particular woman in the picture is walking. So every time you are on the road, you will find people either walking on the footpath or boarding a bus. But bus is not the only vehicle that we get to see in cities, right? There are lots and lots of vehicles, and the availability of vehicles depends upon the kind of city you are living in. What else do we get to see? We see people passing and passing in back in front of us. So if you look back, you'll find people. You look in front, you'll find people. Left, right, wherever you see, you'll find people. It's not mandatory that you have to know everyone. It's possible that you will not know anyone. Yes, but there are people, so many types of people, different types of people we get to see on road. People on the subway, underneath the ground. So there are two new words here, subway and underneath. Let us see what they mean. Subway refers to an underground railway or an underground tunnel for pedestrians. Okay, so the Kolkata Metro that you are familiar with is basically underground. Yes, you don't get to see the train on top because it moves under the ground. Yes, so it is also called a subway. And another thing is a tunnel, an underground tunnel where the people who are walking, who are not using any vehicle, can walk. It is either a tunnel or a walkway. The word underneath means something that is situated directly below something else. In this picture, this cute little dog is sitting underneath the sofa or the bed, whatever it is. We do not know what kind of a furniture this is. We can see only half of it. Okay, so here we can say that the little dog is sitting underneath the sofa. So people are moving on the subway. They are underneath the ground. People riding taxis round and round and round. So you see, till here we have got a reference to almost 3 kind of vehicles. Yes, so they are either riding a bus, or they are in the subway probably riding a railway, or they are riding taxis. Okay, and how are the taxis moving? You get to see them moving round and round and round. Especially in metropolitan cities, you'll find this, where there are many lanes on the road. There are taxis or cabs. Nowadays we get to see a lot of cabs like Ola and Uber. Yes, and it seems like they're all moving in a circular direction. People with their hats on go in the doors. People with umbrellas when it rains and pours. Okay, so we also get to see people who have hats on their heads. Okay, and they're going in the doors. Now, where are they going? It means that they are probably going into their offices. Yes, all offices have doors. So if we see busy people walking into a door in the morning, we understand that, okay, this person walks in this particular place. And when it rains, what do? They also open up their umbrellas. Yes, so these are the different types of people we get to meet on the road. Now, let us quickly go through a recap of all the things that we have just now discussed. So, we first discussed that everyone is always in a hurry because they want to keep up with the fast-paced world. Next, we saw that we also come across different types of people in the cities. People ride various types of vehicles to reach their destinations, and the vehicles depend upon the kind of city people are living in. And some do not use any vehicles at all. And what are these people called? These people are called pedestrians. There may be thousands and thousands of people on the roads, but it's perfectly possible that we may not know any of them. Now that we have already discussed the first part of the chapter and also done a recapitulation, it's time for you to answer some very easy questions. So here are the questions, and you are supposed to solve these questions in your literature copy. Question number 1. Which modes of transport do the people use to move around in the city? Question number 2. Why do we always find people in a hurry? Question number 3 is a reference to context, and the statement is, people on the subway underneath the ground. So, based on this statement, you have to answer the following 3 questions. Number 1 is, mention the source of the above quoted line. Number 2, where do we find the people mentioned in the above quoted line? Number 3, what is meant by the word subway? With this, we come to the end of our discussion of the first part of the poem, Sing a Song of People. In the upcoming few videos, the next part will be discussed. Until then, stay safe and goodbye.